Hello and welcome to Captain Scarlet's kitchen. Today it's grey, miserable, and I think it's time for a trifle. But one made out of a packet. Oh, I've got a packet to use and I'm going to use it. But first, let's have a cup of coffee. Because it's the first thing in the morning. Ow, too hot. Ow. Right. You shall need a bird's trifle kit, some sugar, milk, and a bowl. Right. So let's open this up. You only get 4 of these. Surely they could have fitted 6 in there at least. Right, so with these kits, one order. Green topping. So first of all, what we normally do is just normally make the jelly and sprinkles. Spiffing amount of sprinkles. You normally make your jelly first. You then make your custard. Then you normally have whipped cream on top. So that's not normally. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I suppose they only show 3 there. But we have the instructions. Make the jelly and leave to cool for 10 minutes. Break each finger into 4. They're expecting that to go between 6 people. Serve 6. Right, so yeah. Make jelly. Leave it to cool for 10 minutes, then make your custard. That's just a pathetic amount. Put your custard on top and then make your green topping. Alright, let's get to it. Right, so what we're going to do now is make the jelly. So let's open the packet up. That looks pretty artificial. Right, so we now need 3/4 of a pint, or on the back of this says 425 millilitres of boiling water, which I've literally just got out of the kettle. And now it says we need to dissolve it, so I'm just going to stir it with a spoon. Did that just... Are these clumping together? I think I prefer the jelly block-like ones. Right, now come on, dissolve. What is that? Is that just clumped together powder? Sorry for the tapping. I am just trying to see if I can see the bits, crush them just to try and loosen them up, because I don't particularly want it to be lumpy. Right, so it has been 10 minutes, so it is time to put what can only be described as sponge fingers, although yeah, sure. What they're going to float? Let's just. I suppose this is why you cover them. I don't really see the point in using more than one bowl. Right. Oh, this is This is still very warm. Well, this is going well. So if I pour them in, would they stick to the bottom? Because I don't think they would. Well, that's a complete disaster. That's because it's not cool enough. I can only think that this is not set enough. When you push it down, it will keep it down. So, right, let's go to the custard. Right, so for the custard, it's I said to put the contents of a sachet and 2 tablespoons of sugar in beforehand. So because of this, I'm going to use it as an excuse to put a bit more sugar in. More sugar is better or something. Right, so come on, get out. No, if I use sugar lumps as I don't actually have sugar in my tea. Shock horror. But I'm sweet enough. Look at this riveting action. Where would you rather be? Probably watching those videos about clearing storm drains in Australia. Right, so I've just realised, why would you microwave custard? Especially when you're making it. Does that actually work? So, kind of... I would have thought that it would be a bit meh. Right, so for this it's got measurements of, so 3/4 of a pint of cold milk, or 425 millilitres again. But it first wants to, I suppose, dissolve it slightly. So put that amount in. And it's a nice smooth paste. It's a nice smooth paste, he says. And it's immediately stopped the bottle of pan. My sugar's not dissolving, and I don't know where I'm pointing the camera. So maybe I should have used some of my other sugar because the obviously that is not dissolving. Swear word. I bet these sounds are going to be lovely when editing the video. I seem to crash it quite a lot. Any sort of bangs or whatever. Oh no, sorry, no, there's another 1/4 of a pint of milk to add. Okay. Will you dissolve? Okay, don't use sugar lumps. Although the custard is in, okay, so let's add the rest of the milk. But have you ever seen custard that's weird yellow colour? It's because it's that bird's custard, which a lot of people swear by. And to be perfectly honest, it's completely up to them. I can't remember the ingredients, it's not that difficult. Right, okay. We are going to heat until it is just about boiling. I'll probably just time lapse this bit. I could do with a tripod that's a bit higher. But afterwards I can see if I can push those down. If not, that's not good. Let's try now. Will you push down? No. It will not push down. And now I've got the strawberry jelly fingers. Thank you, train. Ah, so that's thickening up now. That thickened up very quickly. So, it's all gently boiling. So let's now take the heat off. We now need some more milk. And yes, I have lots of milk in my fridge for the simple reason I get milk once every 2 weeks. So I tend to get a lot, and I was also planning to do this as well, so right, 1/4 of a pint or 140 millilitres. Look at this riveting action. I'm probably going to show you my Wi-Fi passcode again. I probably should change that. Right, let's add that in. Right then. So I'm assuming this is being added in to make it cool a bit quicker. And right before it started to gently boil, it all of a sudden firmed up quite a lot. So I was slightly worried that it wasn't going to be firm enough. But this should be fine. Right, okay, so we now need to leave that to cool. This needs to be cool. That's just not working. I'll have to check on YouTube and see what happens for other films. Every single time I've made, I'm sorry for the tap because I've got some jelly hands. Every single time I have made this, I've left the jelly to cool. I've just bunged them in. That's been it. Right, so I'm going to stick this in the. Well, actually, I suppose I'm going to have to cover this. Yeah, I'll have to cover this. Put it in the fridge. I'm going to have to see if I can try and push it down when it's starting to set, because it kind of looks like it's setting there, but these are disappointing. Right, so to cover this, I've just put a plate on there. Everybody uses bloody cling film for everything. It actually recommended to use cling film for this. It said to cover, put cling film on to stop a skin from going on, but why don't you just put the lid on? Surely that'd be fine. Right, so I'm going to leave this for half an hour and come back and well, I suppose check if the jelly is setting, because it doesn't appear to be, and then we'll assemble it. Right, so as you can see, this is a complete disaster. After about 5 minutes, I tried to push these down and the jelly had set. So I've clearly my kettle's too hot, but 10 minutes wasn't enough. Right, but now we can spoon on the custard. So using the lid, I don't seem to have formed the skin like it was trying to tell me to use the thing for. I suppose it's a bit warm. But did that jelly just move? Yes, the jelly did move. I didn't do a wobbly jelly thing meme either. If you know what it is, just look up Harry Hill jelly or knitted character. That looks like... What's happened there? Your jelly should not be leaking through to the custard. I wonder if that's just where it sort of slid. We did say half an hour, but I'm possibly thinking that there probably should have been more. Right, I'm going to stick this in the fridge. So with 4 fluid ounces, which is just under a pint, so we're going to add this into here, or 110 millilitres. I don't know why I keep on shaking. We're probably going to have another 10 minutes of me trying to get stuff out of a sachet. Let's try not to do that this time. And we're simply going to whip this until it's nice and soft. Right, so. Fantastic. So I'm now going to use the world's worst whisk. And let's see if we can get this. Oh! Most of this seems to be evaporating into the air. Not evaporating, escaping into the air. Right, so with this whisked, I definitely think I should have used an electric whisk like the thing said. Right then, so right, I'm now going to put this back in the fridge, and it's basically just leaving it all to set. So I'm actually going to have a bit of this for lunch. So I'm going to let this set in there for about an hour. So we'll be back then. Right, so there we have it. Let's try some. Right. Take 2, because it wasn't set when I first tried to get this out. Yes, it's set. Let's review. Now for the taste test. Or why am I saying taste test? So yeah, it's a bit bland. The custard is... Well, the custard's bird custards. The jelly's just not very good jelly. The topping, it needs to be cream, and can't see any of the thing. I suppose the biggest thing is everything took longer to set than what it said. But it's still better than nothing. So enjoy.